reporting the news. We're telling you what is happening in Iran, officially approved by the Islamic Republic. This is what they're putting out there. Look at the signs. What do you think about this, Monkey? This is insane. Like this should not go without an answer.
I think it's kind of evil. I think it's, I think these people are against the negotiation. I think they're allowed to do this. I think there's a little bit of internal politicking in here. Allow them to have this as a relief valve during the funeral. Let's Golly Boss look like, no, you can hate Trump all you want. But if they get a little too loud about it, or they get a little too, it gets into the mouth of people in the position, they might wind up floating face down in a pool.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I actually have a few signs that shows that they are basically trying to get people not to ask for revenge anymore. You know what? Now that I mentioned that, I'm going to download that. So they're basically backing off the revenge request. Let me actually download some of these videos so I could show you guys later. But okay, let me show you a funny video from what happened here. Look at this. So there was this picture of Trump. Okay. So during the funeral, they had this ad banner. You see that, right? Of Trump with a bullet going towards his head, basically suggesting that they're going to one day do this to him. They're going to basically take him out, right? But then look at what the people who came to the funeral, they started throwing rocks at it. But here's the funny thing about it. Look at this.
Wait a minute. Are those flip flops? Are they throwing flip flops at that thing?
Okay, so they ripped out their own banner. Look at this. Not only they started throwing rocks at it, or whatever, bottles or whatever at it.
I think those are sandals. Are they throwing their sandals? Are those flip flops? Like some of those?
No,
because I know there's a custom of throwing your flip flops.
No, that's mostly in other places. I think they're water bottles.
Well, okay? I'm glad they at least have the sense to keep their shoes.
Yes. But also look at this. Like the point is, like, and they also ripped apart their own banner that the government put up because they were so angry with seeing President Trump's picture. But the main point I wanted to make is that these things that they're throwing at President Trump is dropping on their own head. Like, look at the people. Let me play it again. Like they're people, they're walking, and they're throwing this at Trump, and it's basically hitting them in their own head. Look at this. Look, there are people walking under it. It's just going to hit them. It's just bouncing off of Trump's picture and falling on their head. You see that?
I'm gonna tell you something. I bet that sign isn't cheap. Like, however much that cost, that was supposed to signify Trump being assassinated or something. That was supposed to maybe last weeks or months. Right now, they're destroying a sign that probably cost hundreds of dollars in that economy, millions. Like how much? Oh, yeah. What is it, Rial? How much do you think? What's the name of the coin? How much do you think that cost?
Like a Rial, yeah, I don't know. I stopped keeping track. Like a two-man is 10 Rials, and last time I checked, like, I don't know, it's hovering. Guys, help me out, Iranians in the chat. Is it like 100,000 now? Something close to there. So each Rial is like $1 million, something close to that. I don't know.
Oh, so we're probably at billions of dollars. For this side.
Sorry, the other way around. Yeah, so each Rial is like 10,000 or something. I don't know, but I have to ask people in the Iranians in chat. I stopped. It just gets so astronomical numbers that I just stopped keeping track.
Look, if I'm the guy that has to pay for these signs, I would be very upset.
My name is Armin Navabi. I'm an Iranian political analyst with decades of experience fighting the Islamic regime inside and outside of Iran. Make sure you follow me for more, and also make sure you join our discussion group. I'm there almost every single day. Come talk to me there and the rest of the people there in our group calls. It's a great place to meet and talk to people who like talking about politics. The link is in the description and or in the bio. You could also get there by scanning the QR code on the screen. See you there.